Right. Hey, everyone. Hi. Hi, everyone in Twitch land. Hi, everybody on YouTube. Hi, everybody in wherever you may be. Hi. We play Abraxas Precipice. It's the Expanse role-playing game. We've been playing for a long time, and we keep on playing. And we were just talking about how, are you ever going to stop playing? And the answer is no. This is what we do forever.
This is what we do forever.
That's what we do
Every
forever.
single day.
As long as people tolerate me and accept me. Either one, you don't have to like. You can tolerate me, that's okay, or you can accept me, one or the other. As long as I get one or the other, we're good to go. I don't need both. But we were playing the Expanse role-playing game. I'm John. I'm the game master. We got our we have the upper the command structure here today. Everybody else is out with work. I feel like everyone's like.
Work.
I feel like everyone's working hard lately. Like it feels like there's like a some sort of like something in the water. I mean, I know I'm at the end of my semester, so like I'm pushing pretty hard on work. Donna travels like obscenely amounts, and I think we were talking about how Scott, your
Summer convention schedule. Yep.
It is the con. It is the time of the con, and we know Scott is just cutting all the hair he can in Illinois. But what the heck?
I said it's true.
It's true. That's true. That's as much as he can. You put that hair in front of him, he'll cut it. Everyone, look, you want to find more about us, you can go follow the link there. You want to support our stream. We have a lot of merch and everything. You can go get that wherever that stuff is. In addition, you can also check out our Patreon and our Ko-fi. We actually are in May, and May is our big expense month, which is we're going to pay our podcasting fees. And keep it the podcast, and we broke we broke like 10,000 downloads about a month ago or so that's pretty cool. People a lot. That's so nice. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that number and the like, and I'm hoping to keep us in that format. People seem to like it, which is really cool. And on our Patreon, I recently shared a character generation session with Scott for his new character, his new unnamed character, still unnamed. And the like.
And be another good Patreon thing right there.
Yeah, no, it's another good. It's another. We're gonna have to do a bonus episode. We got to figure out who this guy is, but you can see the character generation in that Patreon post. But anyways,
I avoided it because I want to come at this with the cap coming right into meeting this person for the first time and not knowing or having a relationship with them. So
my honest take on it, Donna, is I think you're excited to roleplay a character that's older than you. Because Myrtle would be like 90.
Yep.
So I mean, but once again, we've mentioned this many times for the Expanse. It's actually kind of a cool RPG because you have to play older people. Like there's not a lot of 16-year-olds flying around space at the time. So, anyways, all right, guys. Well, we will be right back after the opening sequence, and then we will start our game of Abraxas Precipice. See y'all in a few. So, in the Malenka colony, the crew is currently on the second floor of the science lab, this heavily fortified building, adjacent, connected, in fact, to a small like military fire base. On the second floor of the Malenka science compound, you guys have just lit on fire one of the offices with labeled Dr. Carl, and it says like director underneath the name. Clearly, who's in charge of the place. It was a pretty standard office, like nice chairs, kind of meeting space, desk, and everything. But there was a body in the middle of the ground. You guys shot the windows out that were spray painted black, I believe, and then also like just burnt the place with Waxer's flamethrower.
I don't really remember why we decided to burn it though.
I think Michael just wanted to burn stuff.
I think so too.
Well, yeah, because we were just like, who knows if this, was he dead or dead?
Yeah, it's that whole thing. Like, if you have a play and you have a gun on stage, you have to use the gun at some point. Like, he's got the flamethrower for a long
That's
time.
why we got to flame up something.
Yeah,
why not this guy?
He's had a boner for that flamethrower for a while. Yeah. So you guys are now. The smoke's kind of clearing. It went up pretty quick. You're looking at. There's more offices around this floor. It's a pretty good sized floor. But nothing really changed after you burnt the body. Like, it didn't move. It burnt exactly how you wanted to. And the body really had been dead for a while. It was definitely rotted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just like, hey, everything burned the way it was supposed to. So no worries about this room.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Now we know in this building somewhere there are at least 2 people. This is definitely not one of them.
No. And as far as the people you saw on the outside, the previous days on the previous footage earlier in the morning, were basically like in black suits, like full blown like science, like exploration suits. They're not vac suits, but they're more for like going through hazardous, like hazmat suits, like really advanced ones. But they were all black with like the interiors of their helmets spray painted black. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, it could be.
We're still being beckoned to the somewhere downstairs.
Yeah, and once in a while you get like a little like ping kind of comes over the comm system, or you see it like there's a little kind of PA system here, and occasionally you get like a little. It's a low voice. The PA doesn't seem like they have it turned up, that they're not trying to blast everybody out, but it comes through and you hear like some, hey, come on down here. It's a lot better down here than it is up there. It's safer. Just come on down.
I have realized through the years, and a lot of this because of our relationship with Pope and things, is like not to necessarily trust things that are sounding inviting.
Yeah, no, I agree. And it could be, the nicest place in the world or on this planet down there. And it could be great, but they really need to hire a better PR person, because that's just not working. It's not making me want to go down there at all.
Fair enough.
And is there a way for us to, we did find a way to communicate down there, right?
There are like comm stations here and everything too. So yeah, you can there's like intercoms. Yeah, you can go up and like push the button to respond to it. There's like various places around here to do that. Yeah.
All right. I'm like, well, let's just see. And then I'll just kind of punch the button.
Okay.
It's like, hey, friend, who's down here? What's going on?
You hear like that deep breathing for a while, and then like it kind of stops, and you hear it's all just lovely down here. It's real inviting. Good food, good warmth, good people. You guys should come on down.
Good people? Who's down there?
It says anybody's down here, come on down. It'll be nice.
Wow. Is there like some science people down there?
Oh, there's people. There's all kinds of people down here. Smart people, sexy people, really nice people. But all of us having a lovely time. You should come on down.
Sounds like you got like a nightclub going down there or something.
You're welcome to come on down and cut a rug with us. Come on down. It's really nice.
Well, I'm not really good with people. So, I don't feel comfortable because I don't know who you folks are.
As you're talking to them, you see Gaz and Waxer kind of go like they kind of go like, hey, like Waxer kind of like gives you like a nudge over that way, like he points like kind of like is like gesturing to something like down the hall, and he's like kind of signaling to you. Basically, you guys kind of like he's signaling to you through kind of a Belgian language, like he thinks he hears something down there.
All right. I'm going to kind of keep this going to see if it's distracting in any way,
okay,
as I kind of like shrug and
like,
and kind of point out, go check it out.
Okay. So So Gaz and Waxer start like going down that way and like start looking in the most of the office doors are closed. I start moving through it down this hallway away from you guys. What's Wyatt got up his sleeve?
I kind of want to go the way they're going, but I also don't want to leave the cap alone. So I'm going to kind of go like 5 or 6 feet from Captain with my gun up towards where Gaz and Waxer are, just to kind of be point if I need to shoot.
Yeah, and Gaz is like telling me like it's like keep on talking, like keep talking to him, like but like yeah, like you didn't hear anything. You were kind of on the other side of the comm, so you couldn't hear anything through it. But like they think they hear something, so they keep on moving down. Okay, yeah, he's like no, it's this place it's got everything you could want. We got shelter, we got food, we got a good time down here. Just come on downstairs. It'll be nice.
Well, that does sound interesting. How many people are down there? Because I mean, this is like a big deal of a city here, and we just kind of showed up and we're looking for people, and we can't find anybody we know.
Well, anybody's down here. We got everyone's came on down here for the good times, and we keep on having
you couldn't get a whole
times.
city. You couldn't get a whole city down there.
I think we could. But yeah. Well, why don't you come on down and meet them all? And yeah, they keep on kind of like going on it, and they're like, well, maybe you need a proper invitation.
Oh, well, there's that, a good invitation, would be, I mean, we don't like to intrude and, we would hate to impose. And, we don't have anything to bring, for the party. It's just kind of the way it goes where I'm from is that you can't come unless you have something to bring.
Oh, listen, just bring that lovely self and that delightful attitude you have here. Just bring that on down. Add to the greatness that we have going on down here, the non-stopness of it all. It'll be an absolute delight. Come on downstairs. And they're like, look, let's make sure you know the way down. Let's make sure to show you the way down. I'd be a bad host if I didn't show you the way down. And like all of a sudden, like the room, this place has been pretty dark. Like there's a little light coming through like where you bust the window, and you guys have like some flashlights on. And all of a sudden, like yellow lights come on, like these kind of emergency lights come on. They're not like flashing, or it's not like super like aggressive, but like these yellow lights just pop on, and you hear like thwomp thwomp thwomp, and like you see like where Gaz and Waxer have gone, like get cut off from you guys, like a fire door or something drops. Yeah.
So we're separated from them.
You're separated from them, yeah. And it looks like a pretty thick steel door. Kind of stuff you would see like in a safety like a safety thing. Like it would just cut off places to prevent fire from spreading or everything.
Interesting. So is there an exit anywhere to where we're at that we could see that's not been?
Yeah, you can see the staircase you guys came back through. That place that hasn't been cut off. And then it takes you a second here, like Wyatt, you're kind of looking around and you can see some of the lights are kind of flashing, and it takes you a second to kind of catch the pattern of them. But Myrtle, the voice goes, look, I'll make it easy for you. Just follow the little flashing lights there, and you'll come find us really easy. Come on down, it'll be nice.
Well, I feel like I can't do that because my friends. If you want to have my friends all come down, unfortunately, they look to be on the side of another door. So I can't leave without them because I don't want them to get lost.
Oh, they'll find their way down here sooner or later. You why don't you come on down and make sure that it's a right fit for all of you.
Well, I can't do that because I have to look out for them because I'm the captain.
Oh, they're not going
anywhere. I
anywhere.
have them with me. Well, I'm not going to come unless that I have them with me.
Okay,
that would just be bad, because I'm in charge and I got to look out for them.
That's a shame. I'll have to. I really thought we were going to be buddies here, and you're gonna come on down and be friends. We just make it really easy on you. Let me let's see here. What can I do to provide?
And I'm just kind of looking at Wyatt, just like, what the fuck,
We may just be going down there guns a-blazing.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there, and then like you see that like the door to the office you guys are standing at where you guys burnt the thing, like that door slams.
Are there any windows where we are right now?
There was one across the way through the office you guys were looking through, but not where you are now.
Because we shut it out.
Yeah.
Right.
Um.
Well, I was just wondering if that could be like an escape place, but
Yeah.
if we're cut off from it, that would be a no.
You hear like banging on the door where like Waxer was on the other side of. Like you hear like a lot of banging.
Can I see? Is there a window or anything?
No,
at
there's
that
no
door?
window. It's like a solid like metal door. But you can hear him banging, and he's banging like at a steady pace. He's not like banging rapidly. Like he's banging at like a steady pace. He's trying to say something, or trying to communicate something, or trying to get attention.
Is it like a Morse code kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of a Morse code. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to try to figure out what
Right.
he's saying.
He comes over and he goes. He's tapping out. You can hear him kind of like he's tapping like kind of basically come here type situation, like he's telling it like come to the door, and you get kind of close to the door and you hear him like you can hear him kind of trying to talk, but like he's probably yelling, but you can't hear it very well through the door. What do you want to do?
This is the door Waxer's behind,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you're pretty sure. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's him.
Is there any kind of computer terminals around here that we could unlock this door potentially?
This one, there is like a terminal. It looks like though it's in an emergency mode, and like it's showing that like it's in basically like an override mode from like the lab. So this is a thing that like you've seen this before, where like someone in the lab can override like the safety protocols. You would need like high-end access to try to like alleviate these, basically.
I don't know any way to get behind this door.
You hear Waxer on this. You can hear him a little bit. And he's like kind of yelling through the door. And he goes, he's like, XO, you there? And like, you can kind of hear him like barely as he's like yelling.
I'll hit the
Okay,
door a couple
okay.
times.
He bangs back and he goes and he starts banging out a thing. He starts banging out like a code, and it comes out pretty easy. It basically says like getting dark. Not sure we should stay out here. He's like basically he's asking, should we head back to the safe room or not?
If they can get to the safe room, yes, but I don't know
Yeah.
how.
He goes, yeah. He basically says like, yeah, I can see the window, and like, I can see the window. You hear like, you guys can kind of hear it a little bit, like you hear like breaking of a glass and everything. And he keeps on tapping. He goes like, look, we're headed back to safe room.
Okay, I'll relay it to Cap what's going on, what they're doing,
Okay.
and I'll be like, do you want to go to the safe room or should we?
Can we get to the safe room?
Right
I
now,
don't
you don't see a path. You see the stairs down, but you don't know what's down there. I mean, you've been down there, but you don't know if it's like locked up down there too.
Well, isn't that where the voice wants us to go? Is down?
The voice does want you to come downstairs. Yeah.
Now, can we go back up the stairs that
there
go
are
up?
yeah, those stairs do go up. There was stairs going up to like the kind of cafeteria or like lounge area. Yeah, that those stairs. But you haven't seen what's up there and how that looks. So.
Well, I guess we got two choices. We can go up and see what else we can find, or we can just go down and just frickin' deal with it,
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm all for the dealing with it because every time we go to look for something, we just find nothing, and it's just more frustrating than when we know there's something. At least we know there's something down there, whether it be good or bad. We know there's something there, but we should definitely go in thinking it as it being hostile too.
Right.
You get like on the data pad, you get Waxer. Like Waxer tunes in. You guys are actually getting some signal from him, and he comes on. And it's like him out. It actually shows him like outside. You can see like the sky and everything, and he's like XO. He's like, hey, he kind of says he's like, hey, bad news. He kind of flashes turns the camera around, and you can see like the way you guys came in that main entrance. It's like sealed up again. He's like, yeah, they're locking this place down hard, man.
Is there any? Can you get anywhere safe though?
He's like, yeah, we're gonna make a run for the residential building and go lock ourselves up with Jenkins and Critty.
Yeah, say if you can't make it back there, go to the ship because it should be closer, I believe, right? The extra one.
Oh, the extra one, yeah, that one actually isn't too. It's about equal distance, but yeah, they could go to either one. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you feel most comfortable, go to it, and just let us know when you get there safe.
Yeah, no problem. And it's kind of getting scratchy as like you can tell the signal's not great, but he's they take off here. But yeah, you guys see the image of the outside of the building. It looks like the building's like locked down pretty hard, and they're like there's not like a lot. There's like kind of lights on the outside of it that weren't there earlier, but it's like little yellow lights, like it's showing like there's like a hazard basically. You're pretty sure it's like some sort of like a biohazard contamination protocol being ran or something like that.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Well, what did you bring a weapon? I think you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Everybody.
All of you are armed. Yeah.
All right, good. Man, I don't know what the. I say we go knock on the door and see who's down there.
Yeah. I'm wondering. I mean, we're still in suits.
You guys have
right?
You guys have
like a rebreather thing.
Yeah, rebreathers on you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, one of the things that I just keeps sitting in the back of my mind is this whole thing about how they black the inside. Is be prepared to like not look at something directly.
Yes, good point. Yeah.
So, is there any way that we have like a damper,
like
in our?
Oh, they have like a little bit of a tint to them if you want. Like they can what's that called? You have the self tinting stuff where like it kind of tints.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh, like on a welder's mask or something.
Yeah, they have a little bit of that, but
Yeah.
not to a welder's mask extreme though. I mean, they can't go completely black.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Okay. So we should probably just have that ready also, in case that we need, if something bright happens or, geez, I don't know. This is all just so weird. Yeah. I can go low. You can go high because I'm short, and that we can just head on down slowly and carefully.
Yeah. Keep an eye on every step. Make sure there's no like booby traps or.
Yep.
Okay.
Who knows what.
Did you guys want to go upstairs or downstairs first? Back to the ground level or to the third floor?
Where is it this guy's beckoning us to go?
He's saying like down beneath. You're guessing that's like the sub basements, like the labs.
I would say we'll head that way because
I hear we always get in trouble underground, man.
I know.
Classic. This is classic.
Yep. Well, at least maybe I won't spend a year in a weird place.
That's true.
Yeah.
It'll be over soon. Don't worry about it.
30 years.
30 years.
30 years.
So you guys want to go downstairs? It was.
Yeah, let's just do
we'll
it.
try to go where
you
they're.
come back downstairs into like that lobby, into this kind of like front, like kind of lobby area, and then it's kind of it's like a security checkpoint, you're guessing. And then beyond that, it's like this nicer lobby that has like at the back of it elevators. And you can see like what's trippy is that like as you come to the staircase, there's the stairs going up further to like the lounge area or whatever it is. Those stairs are like they're dark, but the stairs going down, you can see there's like yellow lights like guiding, like little yellow guide lights along, kind of like when you're at a theater.
He's got like running lights.
Running lights, yeah. There's like little running lights along the thing, like directing you down.
Well, I mean, I guess that's where we're gonna go.
I guess so.
They have your safety in mind. Is what they really have here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Where you no make sure you know your step in. All right. So you come back down. You can see like the dead Marine in armor. The bodies around. There's like a body, just like more kind of stuff around there and everything. And you come into this lobby and you can see like the back elevator is like there's like a glowing kind of like yellow light on it with like a down arrow flashing at the very end of this like kind of lobby area. And the lobby's pretty nice. There's like a lot of displays. Some of the displays though as you come in like are active and they're like showing like directing you like saying please like they're not talking but they have like please see yourself to the secure areas, like stuff like that, arrows directing to safety.
Yeah.
I'll look around, make sure I'm not missing anything of importance, and then follow along.
All right. So as you walk the lobby, you can see there's other like doors off the side of the lobby. They are not locked. You don't see like the heavy like doors there. But you do see that like the elevator as you kind of get is open. Like it's like lit inside. There's a little bit of light inside of it. Like kind of fluorescent glow to it. Not very bright, but it is like you can see what you're doing in there. And then you have off to the like as you kind of go through those like you're guessing they're like offices or meeting conference rooms or something like that along the left and the right sides of this lobby. Like one is like then there's like a bathroom and stuff like that. Stuff you'd expect. But it's kind of like this is built to be kind of like a show off area. It's really nice. Like honestly, you can tell at one point this was a really nice building. It's not that dirty. It's just not like stuff's just been sitting here for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little dusty, but yeah, the air seems like it's easy to breathe.
Does it feel stale? Like the air's been there for a long time?
It feels like it doesn't feel like stale, but like, and you can hear the hum of like some like air, like some ventilation systems going on here. So like you can hear like a low hum as you kind of come through it. Stuff's on, like stuff's turned on. The place has power. And they're definitely like the ventilation is definitely running up here.
Well, Cap, what do you want to continue or do you want to do something else?
Well, I mean, whoever this is has made it pretty clear where they would like us to go.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be such a. Are all the doors open?
The doors
that are down there.
The edge. They're not open, but they're labeled. But they're not like they don't have like the security features locked down type situation like the other doors did.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind actually taking a quick look maybe through some of these side rooms to see if there's anything that might be able to help us understand what we're about to do.
Yeah.
Or maybe some more weapons.
I'm more than
grenades would be nice.
Okay.
All the bodies might be in there.
That's true.
You approach one of like they'll say random ones. So you come to one that says like conference room B, and it shows like there's like a little display outside that's on, and it basically shows kind of a layout of the room. It like holds like 16 people total.
Right.
And but the door is there. As you approach it, the door kind of engages and begins to open. And the door opens up, and you can see this conference room. There's like a desk. There's not a desk, like a big table, a bunch of chairs in there. It's what you'd expect from a conference room. There's some several screens in the room. The screens embedded in the table. It's a pretty nice conference room. Looks like they probably held stuff in here. It does smell a little bit though. Like you smell like something kind of like something smells like gross in here.
Smell like death or decay.
I mean rot.
Yeah, rot.
Yeah, rot.
I'll go in slowly to investigate.
Okay, make a seeing test. If you can, or a smelling test. Which you may use smelling.
Oh,
not either. I have searching, but that ain't gonna help with that roll. 9.
9. Okay. Yeah, something stinks in this room. You don't know where it is. It didn't stink like that out in the hallway or in the lobby.
Something's definitely dead in here. Whether it be animal or humanoid is a different question. I don't know. Is there a light that we could turn on?
Yeah. So you kind of poke around the side. There's a little panel, and you find the light switch. You can turn the lights on if you want to.
I'll turn the lights on.
You get a pretty quick glimpse of what the stench is coming from. At the back of the room is kind of a what do they call a snack table type situation where there's water. You can see that the water's been sitting for a while. It's pretty gross, and then you can see there's some rotted food on the table as well. Whatever's left of it. But
interesting. That's gross.
It is gross. Yeah, it is death, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's not like a body dead.
It's not like a body out there.
It looks like rotted, like if you left a meal out for too long, it'll rot. but and
It's kinda like,
there's no animals eating it or anything like that. There's not there's any traces of animals. Like you don't see any of the rot like coming off the table. It's just on the table. So.
Right. And nothing like
they left,
what?
but they left expecting to come back. It seems like to me.
Right.
Well, want to try another room?
Yeah, let's do it.
This time, let's open a door and turn the light on and look around and sit.
You go up to there's like other conference rooms. There are bathrooms. What else would be down here? There's like an administrative, like kind of like an administrative, like facilities room type situation.
Try that one.
Okay, so you go to the facilities room, and that one, the door on this one, it's labeled facilities and shows like that they have like various like maintenance, like kind of for the building services, like if you need something specific. This one is actually locked, and but it looks like kind of more of an office than like a conference room type situation. But the door is locked.
Right. So, well, I guess it would be acceptable to be locked, so not everybody could just go in there.
Yeah.
We could just kick the door down.
No, you can.
We could.
You can.
Breach it like it's.
Yeah.
Like I could kick it down and you could have the rifle ready just in case, or
It's not
Absolutely.
Like, it's not a heavy security door either. This is just like a door to keep people out. Like
Yep.
All right. So yeah,
Kick it.
kick it. All right. Go ahead and give me a might test then. Strength might.
I have none of that.
Oh, see.
And I have no.
Why are you trying to do the things you're bad at?
I have a strength of 2.
Let's see, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 total.
12. Okay. You go up and like you ram your body into the door and the door does not give. This is like it's a metal door. And
Oh.
yeah, it hurts a little bit. What'd you get on the drama die?
2.
2. Okay. Yeah, you ram the door and like you hit it pretty hard, but it doesn't budge much at all.
I think it's going to need you to get that door down. I didn't do a very good job.
Use your low center of gravity here.
All right, using my Earther low center of gravity here.
Huzzah.
I got a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, this door is not given with unless you guys want to start busting out tools or weapons or something, or trying to like break the try to get through the locking mechanism.
So, so with all of this noise and ruckus we're doing, has anything changed around us in the environment?
No, the lights keep on just inviting you and the light here.
Okay.
As far as looking in the room, like you kind of give it a quick glance. Nothing's really changed.
Okay. Nothing's yeah. So like whatever it is we got to go there. Nothing is just. We'll probably just leap out and surprise us. You know, kind of thing. Because if they didn't come out with us trying to kick this stupid door, they're not coming out. So we have to go in for whatever we're going into.
So, as you kind of like stand there, like looking at that, kind of talk about this, you see like the like. You kind of see like a layout, like you're trying to get your eyes trying to adjust to get a better layout. You can see like behind the elevator is not the end of the lobby. There's like something behind. There's like kind of space behind the elevator somehow too. It's kind of like centered. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we could check that out. I mean, because the lights aren't going to that though.
No, like they don't have any. It's not lit behind the elevator, but it's lit like just inside the elevator. And all the lights seem to be gearing you towards getting in the elevator.
All right, so we could get near the elevator without actually, because that's what it wants us to do is go down the elevator.
That seems to be the yeah.
Because there's not another path down there, I guess, or there would be. Is there stairs?
You can check.
Okay, I'll look for stairs.
So you head to the back of the room, the back of the lobby, and you go up to like kind of close to the elevator, and you can see the elevator is like the elevator is actually like it does have like some gunk in it, like it looks like a lot dirtier than other parts of this building here, and you can also see that like they're both of you give me like a seeing test or searching, your choice.
Ooh, I got searching.
Yeah, searching. I like that.
Yeah, I rolled good too.
Oh, you did roll good.
Well,
What do I have?
2 of my dice were good. I got double
That's all you
sixes.
need. That's all you need.
Okay.
And then I
5.
also got, that's what, 13, 18 total.
18, pretty good.
14 for me.
14. Okay. So you guys are, as you guys kind of walk through the lobby, you start noticing that like there is on the middle of the lobby has like it's like a synthetic kind of carpet situation. You can see that like there's been a lot of foot traffic that comes in and out down the center of the room. The rest of the place is actually like pretty like, I mean, it's not like clean, but it's not like dirty. It's just kind of unattended. It's not like it has been exposed to the elements, hasn't been touched for a while. But there's like, you can tell like they've been tracking like dirt and mud down the center of this thing for a while. And all of it goes straight to the elevator.
That's
into the front door.
Yeah. So that was the next question.
Yes. And as you can get close to the elevator, you can see inside of it. You can see there's like some gunk on the floor. Like there's like, it doesn't look like they're cleaning. Like they're tracking in. Someone's tracking in.
They're tracking it all in. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I want to look at the space that's peculiar behind the elevator.
So you come up behind the elevator and you kind of start looking, and you can see that there's like a set of like emergency stairs that go behind the elevator, and they go both up and down.
Okay. So do the stairs look dirty like the elevator?
The stairs look largely unattended, like you know, if you ever go to like a hotel and you go into like the stairwell, like they don't vacuum that, like, you know, they're not sitting there. It isn't as clean as like the hallways of the place, right? It's I don't say dank, but it's like dirty. This is similar. You don't see the gunk, at least to the degree.
Yeah, okay, that was my next question.
You can see there's like some like dirt, but it's not like, it's not dense, and if there is dirt in here, it's much drier than the dirt like the kind of gunk you saw in the carpet in the elevator.
It's like usual people walking through stuff.
Yeah, there's tracking stuff in. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should take those stairs over the elevator.
I think we should. Yeah.
We have at least. I mean, it's going to be a little more funneled in, but we're also not trapped in a box when the door opens.
Right. So. Right. Yeah. So for these stairs, so if we're going to go into the stairs area, I want to kind of poke my head around, maybe to see, you know, like how you can look through, like to see how far the stairs may go.
So it looks like they go up and they go down, and it looks like the way they're set up is that they're kind of like sectioned off by level. So it's kind of hard to see how far down they go because of how tight they are. But it looks like they go, like, based on like kind of your voice and everything in there and kind of how it echoes, it sounds like they go pretty far down. And then you can see that they go up a little bit. You're guessing, you know, they can't go up that high because, you know, the top of the building, but like, but yeah, they go down. It goes down further than it goes up.
Right. Okay. Can I? Are the stairs like concrete? You know, you can't see through them.
Yeah, no, they're concrete. Yeah, 100%.
Nobody's going to be able to like grab our feet, kind of thing.
No, they're not hollowed out like that. It isn't like a metal staircase or anything like that. Yeah, it's definitely
okay. All right. So what do you think, Wyatt?
Well, I'll take point and I'll keep the rifle up, and I guess the first door we see, we'll test it out.
So you want to go
Sounds
up
great.
Are we going up or down?
I want to go down, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because up is just going to take us pretty much where we've been.
All right. So you start heading down. It takes you 2 flights to get down to like the first like sub level. And it comes up and you can see like there's like signage on the door. The signage here is not electronic. It's actually like printed. Like it's like pressed. It's like a plaque type situation. And it comes up and says like sub basement 1, like what do they call it? Like plant. Basically, it says the plant. So it seems like this is like the support network for the labs and everything. So you're guessing power, water, pumps, emergency stuff, etc., batteries, all that kind of crap that's in here. Ventilation.
I can't think of a reason we'd want to go in this one quite yet. But is there a way that we could maybe lock the door from this side? So if we go down another level, somebody can't come out?
the door pushes into the stairwell. As far as locking it goes, I mean, you might be able to shim it shut, like crate it shut, like the whole thing where you put pennies in the thing, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you have to do something like that.
I would like to try that at least. I could take like.
Okay, I'll let you take a security test here if you try to rig the door so it won't open from the inside.
Not that great. 4 or 5.
We need new dice.
13.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm slow counting.
No, it's okay. I mean, you think it'll hold. Like, you take a shot at it, and you kind of like shim some like tools in there to try to hold it shut. I mean, if 4 or 5 people are pushing on it, it'll probably open. But one person it'll definitely slow down a little bit. Like they wouldn't get it open on the first go, casually. They'd have to like really throw their force into it.
Maybe we'd be able to hear it too.
You'd probably hear it. Yeah, you'd hear them slamming into it pretty hard, for sure. Yeah.
That'll be good. That'll be good. We can hear that. And I say my vote is to go down further, but it's definitely the captain's call.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. You come down into the hallway and you see like as you kind of this whole hallway is like lit by these lights that kind of stay on. They're like you're guessing they're not part of the system. The lights are just always on kind of situation. And as you kind of turn the corner, coming down to like the next basement, and you can see the label for it. It says like lab level 1. There's like big like spray painted like along the wall, like massive amounts of spray paint.
Is it graffiti spray paint?
It reads in like basically English. It says something. It says like leave them be.
That's not creepy.
And then there's like it says like leave them, like let them be, like type situation. Yeah, leave them be, let them be. There you go.
Well, we can just leave the planet and be like, yeah, we tried, couldn't find no one.
That's a really good story, but too bad.
What do you think? You want to continue, or would you like to wait until we can get more of the crew back together?
I think that we should keep going a little bit. We don't know who wrote this about whom.
That's true.
That's true. That is
so
true.
It could be who knows who it is. But I think it would be good to take note of if there's a path where people have dropped cans, spray cans, as we're moving around.
You don't see you don't see any cans down here, but like do you want to approach the graffiti or the spray paint a little closer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I'll take a look at it.
And like it's up on one of the landings, and like you can see that the landing goes down further, like there's like to sub levels, and you can see that like it looks like one thing you're noticing down this further down is like there's like more debris on the ground. It's not like and it's like pieces of like fencing or like chunks of stuff here and there, like little bits. And you can see that like as you kind of like turn your neck around and try to see a little further downstairs, you can see it looks like someone threw shit down this staircase. Like they're kind of like it looks like almost like a makeshift barricade. Like if someone wanted to climb up this, they would have a very difficult time climbing up this.
How hard is it to climb down it?
You're looking at it safely. Getting through it, like going down, is not really the problem. It's more doing it like not getting cut up and tear like stuff up. You can see that like it looks like just like a debris field. You can
still look intentionally set up to be.
It doesn't. It looks like it was intentionally put here, but not like it wasn't orderly put here. It was like let's just throw a bunch of shit down here to like prevent people from coming up. Like if you, it's like
what?
Like someone like dragged like what's that like a bunch of chicken wire and like poles and all that kind of stuff and just threw them downstairs. And like the stairs, you can climb up and down it, but you're gonna have to take a long time. Like you're gonna have to go like 1/10 the pace you normally would go up a set of stairs, so very slow, without hurting yourself essentially.
And this is probably the only way down to the next level. other than the elevator.
It very much like kind of looks like that, yeah. But you can tell pretty quickly that it's been thrown from the top down. Like it wasn't like someone came from the bottom up. It looked like someone just threw a bunch of stuff down here. But it's all like random shit too. It's all like you see like a 100-gallon drum. You see like some trash cans. You see like a car wheel. You see stuff that people will be able to like move into here and just shove down the stairs. Like, and then like they kind of started throwing like what amounts to like basically chicken wire on top of it. It's not, they don't have like proper razor wire or barbed wire, but it's an obstacle course now to do it. Like it's not going to be a fun thing.
Why is it there though? Like why?
So it could either someone doesn't want what's down there to come up, but we don't know if it's who is trapping whom here. That's the question.
Yeah.
If there's just like animals and some shit down there, are you trying to keep monsters down there? Are you just trying to keep, just like thieves, right? You don't want thieves to come down there because you want them to come down the elevator.
There's infected people down there and they were trying to quarantine them from.
Right.
I mean, like forced quarantine, but.
The hard part is we really don't know much about the people, the politics, really, except for what we've just kind of barely read.
Yeah.
Like if there was a rebellion or was there, did somebody randomly show up and create this mess? Was it like the local fauna transformed into something, or is maybe there was intelligent life here and they don't want people here? Maybe they came in to do that, and then it's kind of like that old Earth thing, Bigfoot, right? Is that maybe that there is a Bigfoot out there that doesn't want all the people here, kind of building cities and all that stuff. I don't know.
I
wow,
completely on board with that. Yeah.
Sure.
So
the question is, what do you want to do?
What do you want to do? So our choices now are to try to traverse this mess, go back up and just go down the elevator, or try to get ourselves back out of here to go to the safe house.
Yeah. Man.
These are options. These are options.
Thanks, John.
These are options. These are all things that could work.
None of them will work, but they could work.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be easier with us if we wanted to continue through this mess with the two of us versus having the team here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's narrow. There's no room to really do much.
It'd be hard to get Waxer through here.
Yeah, I'm all for continuing.
Okay.
I just follow your order, Cap.
All right. I mean, tactics wise and all that,
we definitely need to find a way to make it easier for us to get out. If it's going to be that difficult to come back up, we need to maybe find like a cheat or something that we can exploit it to make it easier to come back.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Okay.
Yeah.
So, where do you guys want to go? We want to head back up?
Well, we're going down.
You're going down. Okay, going through it. Okay.
We're going to go through it. Somebody's got to know we're here, so we can make whatever noise we want.
Okay.
And just kind of make a path through here so we can move some of this stuff around as we're making our way down.
Okay. It'll take you guys like a few hours to clear this space.
Sure. Sure.
Do you want to clear, or do you want to crawl through it?
Not necessarily clear it completely, but enough to where it's not so hard to traverse through. Is that possible?
It's still gonna take a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If it takes time, it takes time.
All
I mean, everybody knows where we are.
Okay.
And knows about this creepy thing.
You guys start like clearing the space a little bit here, and you manage to like, it takes you guys like probably like to do the whole, to get from one floor to the next, it takes you close to like 2 hours.
Sure.
That's a long time. So you guys manage to kind of like, you beat it back and push it back and all this kind of stuff here. It's pretty loud. Both of you give me a scene test. Or, yeah, scene's good.
Oh no.
It's a good, bad. All right, the Donna sucked.
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 3.
Very nice.
I got a 17.
17, okay.
Double 5s.
While you're like clearing this stuff, Wyatt, you notice like you thought they were just like pieces of junk initially, but you keep on seeing these little like they're kind of like little balls, like maybe this big, like not very big, and they're kind of like strapped or like basically like stuck to various pieces of the gear. You only see maybe like 5 of them total, but like you're like, why are they attached? Like they don't match the rest of the stuff. The rest of the stuff is junk. These things look like they've been like stuck to these things.
Can I look at it closer to see if
you can pull one up? They're easy to get access to.
Yeah, I want to examine it.
It's like they're about like maybe ping pong ball size or so. Like, and then they kind of have like they kind of go into like a flat surface and then just like sticks to something. You can see like there's like a sticky material. You could pop it off if you wanted to easily, but like, or you can leave it stuck to whatever it's stuck to.
These are sensors or something.
Yeah, you look at them and you're pretty sure they're like little like sensors. Like they're not visual or audio sensors. You think they're like they're either detecting like either heat or movement, or they're accelerometers, something like something like that. And you've seen these before. They're like a dime a dozen. They're super cheap sensors you can just use for whatever.
Okay. I'll let Cap know that maybe we might be watched because of this a little more. Maybe there's more down here than we know. So just let you know, this is here. This is what I think it is and what it does. And
they, Myrtle, he shows you these are not out of place for like a science lab.
Right.
Like your guess, they probably have crates of these downstairs, something like that. You're like, there's like 5 of them here. I'd expect more, right? But like, this is not like not an odd piece of technology to see at all. So they're pretty common here. Okay. That said, though, do you want to look at them closer or like?
Can I see if it's powered on? Like,
yeah, sure. You go up to it and you kind of take a look at it and like there's like a little like check on it really easily. These things are pretty standard. Yeah, they're currently powered. They're currently broadcasting to something.
Is it possible to connect the signal to the data pad to see where it's going, like kind of like a like to paint the area or something? Yeah.
Give me a technology test here, Wyatt, Mr. Hacker Man.
Is that under intelligence?
That is under intelligence.
All right.
Remember, if you're gonna be dumb,
you can do it.
You're gonna be dumb. You gotta be tough.
Double 6s and a 5.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Plus,
big brain.
My intelligence is 2.
Big brain time. Okay, so you kind of have your thing connect and you get onto it, and you start like checking like the signaling. You do see it's part of like a sensor network. It's showing you several of these accelerometers. It's showing you there's actually like these 5 you see are just a few of them. It looks like there's probably closer to like 20 or 30 of them in this network. And what's interesting is you're starting to kind of like plot them out. Most of them are above. There's actually quite a few above you as well in the stairwell.
Huh.
And you take a look up and you can see that there's actually some of these mounted to the stairs above you as well.
So it's been tracking us since we walked through those stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely being watched more than we probably thought we were.
Yeah. I mean, I figured somehow, they would figure out we're here some way or another.
We need to definitely be ready to fight.
So you guys are sitting there kind of messing around with this, and you guys kind of like, you think you hear something like echoing through the chamber. Make a listening test.
I don't have any of those.
Perception?
Perception?
Raw perception.
All right. 9, 13.
14.
14. Okay. Why you hear like something like you? It sounds like something's kind of like tumbling down the stairs. Like you hear like a ding, 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 and it's getting louder as it's going ding, 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 ding.
Is there any way to get? I think we can't hide. I know, but is there a way to get away? Is there enough room to kind of?
I mean, you could put some of the debris between you and Ed or something like that, or try to hide behind the debris.
Yeah, definitely want to do.
There's like trash cans and stuff down in this that you could get some cover.
Yeah, we'll find something to just take cover
so
and see.
You take cover in the debris. Myrtle, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear like the ding, 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 and then like you hear it kind of stop, and then like it just go like you guys just go deaf. You hear a loud you hear an explosion, and then you go deaf. And you can see now that like the whole tunnel's like filled with like a bunch of smoke, and it seems like something exploded above you.
I don't know what the hell to do now.
Okay. Was it so was it so like a flashbang kind of thing?
No, like a grenade, like an explosive.
Like actual explosive
yeah, not
grenade.
a flashbang. It wasn't just making a bang. It was like, and you can see like it took a little bit. Like you can see some of the walls like damaged up above a little bit, but not too bad. This thing's gonna like take a lot of blast. Like you could, it can take a grenade. It's probably meant to take more than that, to be frank.
Okay, so there's something happening above us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta get
Waxer?
the
well,
plant.
no gas. I mean,
Yeah.
She doesn't like her explosies. We should definitely probably go. Damn, we need to go find out what that is.
Yeah, we do.
We can't leave that to chance. And
yeah, if it's people's, they need to know that there's actual live regular people in here.
yeah,
This, not. I mean, there's weird shit going on, but there's actual people. We are actual people. So please do not blow us up.
we are
Okay.
technically aliens, but
Yep.
Okay. So the smoke kind of clears. It takes a second here, and yeah, you wait a second for more noise. You don't hear any more noise.
Well, yeah, we don't hear anything. Is
No,
our
well, yeah, your hearing comes back, but
oh, okay. So if we go back up, is there like a big hole? How far can we go up before we start seeing what blew up?
it takes you maybe like a floor, so back into the sub basement area.
Okay.
You can see that area is like a little. It has like some blast scars on the wall now, and it looks like I mean this. If you were in that area, you would have it would have hurt pretty bad. But this is
Right.
the walls seem to just almost absorb it. I mean, you can see where there's scratches and like char marks and everything, but there's not a hole in the wall or anything like that too.
All right.
But you can see where like whatever exploded landed on one of the landings, and you can see where the explosion emulated from. It's pretty easy to spot. Like this is like anybody would be able to tell there's something blew up right here.
Okay. Is there any kind of like shrapnel that we might recognize as military or anything?
Yeah, you can start searching for you want to do a search test, yeah. And you guys you also realize you're grateful for wearing the rebreathers in this situation. You're not coughing up like stuff. It's actually pretty helpful in this situation. So this is not you're guessing this is not on the same ventilation system as the main building.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14?
14? Okay. Yeah, you go to the wall and you look at some of the parts, and you can see where there's a little piece of debris in there. There's a little piece of metal in there, that looks kind of fresh. You can definitely see it's scarred up from the carbon scarring and everything. But yeah, there's a piece in the wall there.
All right. Can I identify anything that if it's something that I'm familiar with?
You'd have to extract it probably to get a better idea.
Martian. Yeah. I'll try to do that.
You extract it out. Make a. Oh, this would be a fucking This would be an explosives test, like a demolitions test under intelligence. To figure out. I'll give you a bonus because it would be military grade technology.
Okay.
So I'll give you an extra +2 on this.
Well, I don't think that's gonna help. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay. I mean, it definitely was like some sort of grenade, like a high explosive grenade.
Right.
Kind of
But
stuff.
it's not enough to identify if it was like
Yeah,
Earth, Mars.
it definitely was like a military grade explosive. Like this was not something that someone cooked up. It looks professional.
Right.
So.
I think we keep going up, and I want to. When we get to that door, we need to see what was at that door. If that door's been open, and if it's been open because I put that piece in there, then we'll know somebody came from in there.
Yeah, you would see the shim you put in there drop. Yeah, for sure. It's like when you put like a playing card in the door to see if someone came through. Yeah, it's classic. Okay, you guys move back up there. That shim is still in the door.
I say we don't worry about this then. This isn't where it came from.
You think maybe it's like gas trying to blow through to get to us?
Well, there's more rooms up above that could be holding people. I don't know what those rooms were, but like labs or whatever. It was something. But if we go back, or if we go up instead of out, just keep going up, it's probably from there.
Okay, yeah, let's go check it out.
You guys head up, and you start. You get to like the. You come back up to like the lobby floor where you guys could go out to the elevator, and you can see all the lights are still flashing and everything. But then there's also going up to like the office level, the administration level, and then there's going up to the lounge.
I don't know where to go first.
Yeah.
We may have screwed up too by opening up that area for things to come from the below up too. So we got to be careful with what we've done down that way.
Yeah. All right. So let's try the lounge, just in case people are holed up there. Because if there's any kind of food, refrigeration, anything like that, people might be holed up there.
You come up to the you get past the administration level, you go up to the lounge, and the door opens up into like a little landing. This looks like it goes right. It's like it opens up right behind the elevator, so you see the elevator goes all the way to the top of this thing, and it kind of goes like around the edge of the elevator. You guys want to head around the edge of the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay. So it opens up and it's like kind of like this I hate using the word, but it's another kind of it's like a very small kind of like landing lobby. It's like it's basically the elevator is like the elevator. There's a small room and there's like restrooms on the sides, like a washroom and everything, and then there's like a glass partition and that goes into the lounge.
Right.
And you guys have all seen this you saw it from the outside, now you see it from the inside. This place is actually this place is actually genuinely dirty. Like you can see there's like the outside elements have gotten in here a bit. But as you're kind of standing and looking at it, one thing does strike you is that like there is some of the glass partitions are like basically like broken down. Like you can see there's like not like someone's like busted through it or broke or something like that.
Is the whole
basically if the doors are locked, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
Yeah. I say we check it out.
Yep.
And we need somebody try to hurt us, so there's somebody somewhere that we need to find and find out why they tried to hurt us.
I agree.
All right. You guys come in. You guys, you want to move through the glass then, like the broken glass?
Yeah.
Okay. So you move on through, and you come in. And there's like tables and chairs somewhere on the ground. Some are like tipped over. It does smell up here. You can smell like rotting food up here. You can see that like there's like some like plant matter in here too. You're not sure it was blown in here or was brought here, but like it's not clean at all. Like
right.
And you can see there's kind of a kitchen area / like serving area there. It's not very big. It's not like a massive cafeteria. You can see that there's like kind of a bar. It's a pretty nice area. And you can see there's like some chairs and everything out on on a patio if you want to go outside. That too is busted open. But yeah, you can. Give me an intuition test, both of you. Let's do the intuition. You're kind of like
intuition.
Yeah, it's under perception.
3, 5, 8, 10. 13, 14,
22.
15.
Oh,
Oh,
you got 22 there?
I did.
nice.
Look at
I got
Big
double
moves on,
6s, 5, and then I got a 5 on intuition.
yeah, big moves here from Wyatt tonight. All right.
That's good because I have no fortune.
Fair enough. One thing that's throwing you off up here, Wyatt, as you get up here is like as you guys kind of came through the broken glass, that security kind of measures that like went down the lower floors, they didn't kick in up here. Like you should see you think you should see those yellow lights and kind of all like the stuff going on up here. None of that's going on up here.
Interesting. Trying to keep it disconnected from the rest of the facility, maybe.
Could be.
So how big is this area we're in right now?
I'd probably put it at like I'd probably put it at like 40 feet by 40 feet.
Okay, so I could see like the whole room.
Oh yeah, you can
we could see the whole room.
Yeah, and
there,
you
I
can
don't
also
see
see
any-
you can also see outside because like one side of the building is like opened up, and you can see like as like the sun is setting now.
How far off the ground are we?
Probably a good let's see here. Probably like 40 feet. I will say this: the building is at a slant, like this. It's kind of like a not a pyramid, but it's at a slant. You could, if you are to try to jump, you could probably slide down.
Yeah.
It will probably rip a hole in your pants though.
Okay, well, at least that's an option that if we need to, like vacate quickly, we have a way to go. And then maybe check out the other spaces on this floor.
How long do we have until complete darkness?
Probably like another 30, 40 minutes.
How far are we from the ship that we
The
have?
ship is like a few hours like walk to. The residential building is like maybe 15, 20 minutes to get over there. And then the ship inside the town is like maybe like 15, 30 minutes to get to. But you haven't really gone that way. You don't know how hazardous it is.
That's true. Cap, I don't know if we want to be here after dark. It just seems
I
like
agree. Yeah.
I don't know if we want to. We got to find somewhere to hold up, and maybe regroup, because whatever, we need to know what's going on down here anyways at night. So need to be somewhere where we can keep an eye on that, I guess. If we haul ass, we could probably get back to the residential area with Waxer and Gaz. Unless they went to the ship, we won't know until I get out of the column, I guess.
Yeah. But and there's not a door for us. Like we can't go down and just walk out, right?
The one door you know of that on the main floor, you don't think so. You do suspect there might be like a on the first floor like a loading area, kind of like an industrial door type situation in the back, but you didn't see it like opened at all. But that door in the front, that one, like when Waxer see the picture, was like locked up. I will say this, if you were to walk to the edge of the patio and look down, you could actually see that door.
Okay.
But you have to go outside.
We could make this a place or like a good hunker down spot and see what happens, kind of thing.
Yep. We can
Fortify
keep an eye on
this
everything that's outside and inside.
Yeah. We've definitely been at it for a while now, and we don't want to overexert ourselves and put ourselves in danger or anything, especially since it's just us.
Yeah. Well, let's do that. Let's futz around with this stuff in here.
No.
So
you guys are gonna hold up in like there's like a kitchen area. There's like that probably means there's probably a walk-in freezer or something like that.
If we could, set something up maybe in the walk-in freezer where we can't get locked in it, but at least until
they have safety mechanisms in the future.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys kind of walk back into the dining area and start kind of walking towards the kitchen. And there's it's not a cafeteria, but you can see there's like a serving area. They kind of have that. It's kind of like a hospital kind of cafeteria type situation.
Right.
And as you guys kind of like go around the counter initially, you hear like a voice very clearly, not digital, not through like a speaker or anything, say to you, "Stop, face the patio, drop your weapons."
Humans.
All right, so you guys
I'm
drop your stuff.
not going to.
We're like human
Right.
type people.
So you
Can't risk the captain's life.
okay, so you drop your weapons, you raise your hands. Do you guys walk towards the patio or face the patio? Basically,
I'm
saying
going
don't
to-
face the kitchen is what they're saying.
I'll be like, we've, done what you've said. Is there anything you could tell us of why you're doing this?
Walk into get into the middle of the dining hall.
I
They want
don't
you out in
know
the
if
open, basically. They
said
don't want you.
doing that.
Okay,
Yeah,
so you guys
okay.
start walking. Okay, and you hear like someone kind of like walking towards you, slowly, not aggressively, very slowly, very cautiously, and you feel a hand like you kind of feel a hand kind of like start reaching around, like going to pat you down, Myrtle. And
Okay.
we'll end there.
Damn it.
Damn! Well, at least-
Somewhere. We're getting somewhere, though, damn it.
You got somebody. Somebody's there. Somebody's in the dining hall with you. It's not that you do not know, and they aren't being weird. Well, I guess I don't think they're necessarily being weird, but they're being cautious.
They're being cautious like a normal person.
Yeah, they're not.
Like
they're not
they're a
like, "Hey, come on
regular
here.
person.
Come on down.
We've
Yes.
seen so much weird stuff. We're happy to have something that, like, sure, I know what this means. I'm gonna put my hands
If
up.
it wouldn't have been a
Somebody's gonna
human's
pat me
voice, I
down.
would not have done that.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's an interesting kind of it's an interesting kind of like circumstance here. I'll say I'm really curious how you guys are gonna like handle all this too. But hopefully we're having fun. Are we having fun, Donna?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
It's so spooky and weird, and I love it.
It's yeah.
Still
it's
no idea.
it's getting there's some weird going on, and it's kind of a question of like what's happening. I know Scott really likes the awkwardness of it all.
Oh, I love it.
Folks, we are going to be back on May 14th. We should have a full crew then.
Yes.
But yeah, very excited to kind of like round out this this kind of